Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I apologize for the background not being my normal background. It's just I literally have work in like 20 minutes and I just wanted to make sure. My dogs literally just went crazy for no reason. I've been so busy lately just with work and like trying to balance work with like friends and my boyfriend and family, and it's just been a little stressful lately. On top of that, just trying to make videos, but I'm trying to stay on top of it, and I have 2 new series that is going to be coming to my channel soon, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be showing you guys how I get my red velvety hair. As you can see, I did put my tape-ins back in my hair, which I was missing, so I just decided that I wanted to, but I obviously re-dyed them. So I just wanted to show you guys how I got this red hair color without having to bleach my hair, because we all know bleaching is such a process, it's so damaging. So I just wanted to show you guys how I got my hair so light without damaging it. And if you aren't already, just go ahead and subscribe to my channel. This is like a beauty channel, as well as we do some hair stuff. It's all different, and like I said, I do have 2 new series that is going to be coming to my channel, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. If you guys want to find out how I got my hair to be this red velvet shade without bleaching it, then just go ahead and keep on watching. For hair color, I used the High Color by L'Oreal as well as the 30 Developer. This little bowl and the brush that I just got from Sally's, it was super cheap. I think it was like $5 or something like that. And then this bowl mixer, which I got from the Dollar Tree. And of course gloves, because you do not want to get dye on your nails, especially if you got your acrylics. And hair extensions, because that was what I was dyeing. And then I just got this deep conditioning pack, just so my hair sometimes gets really dry after I dye it, so I put it on my extensions just to deep condition it so it doesn't feel gross. So my extensions are from Zala. I'm just showing you. I've dyed them before, but obviously the dye has worn out. But if you want to watch a review on that, then just go ahead and I will link that down below. But pretty much I'm just putting my gloves on and starting with the shade Magenta of the color, the L'Oreal High Color. And then I also use a red. And then I realized throughout the process that I needed another box, so I just went ahead and added another magenta into the mix. So what I really love about this dye is it's specifically for dark hair, so it's really just going to help lighten the hair. And it's really cool because for my extensions, they have some like lighter highlights within it because it has like some golden tones, and it really picks up the red, so it looks really cool. But it's, like I said, it's specifically for darker hair, so if you already have like a light brown hair, you could easily just get away with dyeing red. But pretty much it comes out a little clumpy, as you can see when I was mixing it. That was my dog, sorry. But yeah, as I'm mixing it, you can see it's a little clumpy, but you just want to mix it until it looks smooth. And then you're just going to go ahead and apply it onto your hair. I also show later on in the video me actually physically dyeing my hair, but I just wanted to add this part just so you can see the whole process. But I like to start from the ends just because I really want to make sure it's all covered and everything is all situated and things missed. But yeah, we just really want to make sure the hair gets fully saturated in it. That's why I like to do one side, flip it, do the other side, and then just kind of massage it into my hands. And this isn't the part of the video where I decided that like I needed more dye for all my extensions, because I did have 80 pieces, which is quite a lot of hair, very extra. But for measurements and everything, for one box you want to do 2.5 ounces of the cream developer. I use my bowl because it shows on there the measurements of the ounces. That's why you saw me pour it from that bowl. But yeah, so 2.5 ounces for each box. And why it's rubber band at the top and I'm not dyeing it from like all the way at the top where the tape is because I don't want to ruin the tape, because if you dye it and you haven't taped it yet and it's fairly new tape, it can actually get in between and it just doesn't hold right. So I just always make sure that when I'm dyeing my extensions, I like to start from a little underneath the base of where the tape is, And that's just my personal preference. Some people like to dye all the way up to the top, but I just think that it's way safer for the tape. But this is pretty much it. I just really wanted to show how like lathered it is in the dye, because I just didn't want to miss any spots. But it's pretty easy to dye your hair using this dye, and I let it sit for about an hour because I just really wanted to get it as light as possible. Okay, so now for my actual hair. As you can see, it needed help. The color faded quite a bit, but keep in mind that this was actually a month and a half before I actually dyed it again, so the color lasted pretty well. But I like to section my hair from the top of my ear, just taking that and putting that up, and then starting with the bottom. And I like to do it with the length of my hair first. I don't like to do my roots right away, because when you do your roots, since the heat comes from that part of your hair and the roots are touched by the heat, it actually dyes it a lot lighter than the length would, just because the length isn't getting the heat. So just keep that in mind. That's again why I like to do the length first and then go back for the roots. So starting with the length, you just want to make sure you coat it and that it's all covered, just avoiding the roots like I said, just because the roots will dye way lighter than the actual length. I learned that the hard way, but pretty much just coating it. And I just, again, like I said, start from the bottom half of my hair, and then I'll pull down the rest of my hair and do that, and then that's when I'll do my roots afterwards. That's like the last step. And then I just like to massage it in just to make sure that everything is coated in the dye. And also I've noticed with this dye is it doesn't stain at all. As you can see, that I have that mark on my arm, and you can literally just scrub it off and it comes right off. So that's a really good thing, because I always get it all over my ears. And this is where I had a little extra dye, so I just wanted to make sure I got all the length of my hair, and then I started to put it in my roots. And after I applied it to my roots, I just like I did before, massaged it throughout my head, just so the heat from my hands would help with the lightening process of it. And overall, I really like this dye, and oh my god, it's all over my face. But like I said, it comes out really easily. But this dye just works really nicely, and it is for darker hair, so it's no bleach, not as damaging. It just works really good. And once it's in my roots, I usually let it sit for about 10 minutes just so it doesn't lighten too much. And this is the color my hair turned out. I'm actually really happy with it. It's just such a pretty red velvety color, and as you can see from the next clip, it just matched my extensions so perfectly, and I'm happy. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching how I got this red velvet hair. It's quite the process. I did save money doing it at home, obviously by myself. I really enjoy this hair color. I am going to be keeping it for a while. I already know what my next hair color that I want to do is. You guys probably think I'm crazy, but this is going to be probably my summer spring color, and then during fall I'm definitely going to be changing it up. But I do love the red velvet. I get quite a bit of compliments on it at work, and just in general when I'm out in public. The other day I literally went to the dog park, and this lady came up to me and she's like, oh my gosh, your hair. I'm like, oh, thanks. And this older lady too was so cute, and she was saying that like I remind her of her granddaughter. It was just the cutest thing ever. On to topic. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It was fun to make. My hair needed an update, especially since my roots were coming in and I wanted my extensions back in. Look at the I have been wanting this Kate Spade purse literally forever, and I only got it for $150, so it was quite the steal, but it is just the cutest thing. I want to show you guys one more thing. Look what my boyfriend got me. Isn't this just the cutest thing? Oh, the sun is like not doing it justice, but it's literally a llama. It is so cute. Like, this is just gonna be like on my bed, and look how like furry his hair is. It's just such cute. Anyways, I'm probably going to be late to work now, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, just go ahead and hit that like button down below, as well as subscribe and hit the post notification button so you know when I post. Since I am going to be adding series in, I believe it's going to be Fridays that I post, and then my new days that I'm going to be posting is Tuesdays, I think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!